Hello, Scorpio. All right, let's get your freestyle reading going. For those of you that are new, know that I'm at the tail end of chaos. And Spirit has guided me every step of the way. This is definitely my rebirth, death and rebirth. I do have a quarter of my chart in Scorpio, so I understand your energies quite well. Okay. Where do you want to? Thank you. And I am an energy channeler, and so as an intuitive, sometimes what Spirit shows me on the cards may not ring as traditional. Take it as it resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, don't try to force it. Know that what is meant for you will land. Don't try to take the things that are not meant for you, that are meant for another Scorpio. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information down below, as well as you can find the decks I've created and the other services that I have below, or at MindsetUnicorn.me. Okay, there will be a small basic regular reading over on Patreon. At the end of this, that link is also below. Okay, thank you for those that are new, and thank you to those that are returned. Don't forget to like and help others find the messages. It's always a beautiful karmic thing that you can do. Okay, so yeah, clean slate for your soul here. You are going through a rebirth. It is very heartwarming. It is very beautiful and balanced. You may feel a little bit guilty about the fact that you're transforming and maybe somebody else doesn't seem like it, but I'm telling you that they are transforming, just it's on an energetic level. Okay, and so when you're worried about them, you're actually postponing your own growth. And so Spirit wants you to remember, do not postpone yourself for someone else. Okay, let them do their work, you do yours. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with Scorpio today. Again, you're not complete with something here. 12th house in reverse. Thank you. And what I love about this in this deck, that's the sun, that's the source. Okay, but it's the number of this card is the actual moon card, and the number of the moon card in this deck is the sun card. So it's a imbalance energy. So you're saying, I'm shiny as a diamond, I'm doing wonderful, I'm happy, but it's hiding something. Okay, which could be what you are kind of refusing as a challenge to complete. There could be a little bit of karma that you have to, another lesson, right? Karma is just lesson that you have to end here, because there's a trine energy here. It could have to do with something connected to this ending that you're not wanting to deal with, person, place, or thing. Okay, yeah, but it's kind of stuck here in your reality, in your midheaven here. Some of you may have Leo as your midheaven. Okay, yeah, and this is an opposition to the start. Look, Aries in reverse. Again, you're confronting this from a very transactional space, when Spirit has shown you that it's your heart that's really leading the way. Okay, and underlying here, yeah, it has to do with something hearth and home. The challenge is home. Okay, so let's see what else, Spirit. What are they not wanting to end? Thank you. Again, the Three of Pentacles, right? The trine. There's something here that maybe there's a child involved in your life, and things are unraveling, and you don't want to fully let it unravel. Okay, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. If this is your reading, again, this is for, you know, any part of your natal chart that you're trying to get more of an aspect on. If you don't know which parts to look at, in my energetic conversations, there is a video, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, okay, that will give you a little more information from Spirit. But I feel like if this is your video, this is something very important to you. It could be a family dynamic, okay, where the way that they're showing this is you've changed and you're saying you're happy about this, but there's some part of this change that you're not happy about. Tell me about that, Sun. Knight of Wands, the distance, the separation, the fact that you still feel them, right? Wheel of Fortune. So you're stagnating yourself because you still feel them. And you probably feel them more at night under the moon. And you're like, no, I'm happy, I'm glorious, I'm moving forward. But you're actually, in a way, moving backwards because you're moving towards this lesson that you haven't learned, right? Yeah, the 7 and the 7 here, 7 of Pentacles. You may not like that somebody else is growing, especially 4 of Wands if they're moving on. And they may be moving on with multiple options. They may be moving on in multiple areas of their life. And you feel that, right? 3 of Cups trying to come out here. And that may just be the persona that they are showing you. Try to keep that in mind, because then I looked and I saw the King of Pentacles energy. They were sitting alone with their dog. Okay. How this is impacting you, yeah. Again, there's the Knight of Wands trying to sneak out. You think that you have to match up in some sort of way. Okay. The Emperor. I do feel like something is about to make a move. And you may not expect it. Hey, stop. You may not expect it. But there's this King of Cups energy here, which could be you, where you're manifesting love and calling it to you. But again, it could just be this energy, right? Like that something here in your life is about to land, about to come in, connecting with your home, your essence. Okay. The opposition here, 6 of Cups as a crossing in reverse with the 6 of Wands, right? That blocks each other out. You cannot ask the heavens to give you something. You cannot ask your spirit guides to bring you something. And then when it shows up, be like, no. Okay. You can't say, I'm ready to move on. And when they send you the energy to move on, be like, no, I'm not moving on, right? King of Swords again, and the Moon. You're saying, I'm happy, I've moved on, I'm doing great, everything is wonderful. And yet, in many ways, that is a lie. Even if it's you telling yourself this lie and not realizing it. Okay, this is a lie. Tell me more about this Emperor's move coming forward. That could very likely be your rebirth, where you take the big action to finally move yourself forward. Or this is somebody coming in, maybe it's a father figure or a big business offer to say, listen, I think you're ready for this. And Spirit's saying you are ready for this. Okay. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is going to be a big deal that really gives you contentment, that really moves you forward, that really makes you feel happy. Okay. They're reminding me of a client that I had years ago that was struggling with whether or not to stay with the family business. Okay. And so they left for a very short time. They were miserable. They learned the lesson they needed to learn, and then they came back to the family business, and they have just excelled. Okay, so sometimes we need to walk away from what we are dissatisfied with to see how satisfied we actually are with it. Okay, yeah. Again, King of Swords in reverse. This will give you the truth that you've been hiding from. All right. Tell me about this King of Cups, Spirit. You feel it. High Priestess, you're the one that's calling it forward, empowering love towards you. Okay. Yeah. Balance, justice. You want something here crossing this that brings you the balance. But again, you're emotionally withdrawing from it as well. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups. You're struggling to allow yourself the ability to move forward in love, to let yourself have what your heart wants and desires, what you've been calling in. Could be that you're just very focused on this next move, okay? Trying to be mature about things, trying to get things done. Again, working with this Emperor's energy. But if you keep doing that and ignoring your heart, especially because you are such a heart-centric individual, what's going to happen is you're rushing towards a huge tower. And Spirit wants you to remember that, okay? On the bottom here, again, is the King of Cups. They're like, this is a big deal, right? You have to understand your heart if you are going to move in this direction. What else do you need to know? Yeah, again, God's mouth here is saying that every atom is constructed the way it is meant to be. And you have opened your mouth and constructed something that is meant for you. And it's meant for you to receive it. Angel number 414, they're showing me, but as well, they're showing me this is a movement forward, right? As you start growing, yes, there's going to be more energy in your life. There's going to be more growth in your life. It's not all going to be easy, right? Life is not supposed to be easy. Yeah, it's a continual process here. You're moving, and as you move through this, like this earthly realm as a spiritual being, and you come into your own essence of the six, of the choice. You're making the choice of yourself, right? You attract the choice. You attract exactly what you need. And that means that this is a rite of passage. And this here is the Empress on the bottom here and the Emperor. So again, I feel this energy that you are, right? You've got to accept this unhappiness, this moon energy, and really dig into it, right? Look at your own night in order to allow yourself to get into that energy of heart open and attracting what it is that you want and seeing it, and then being guided to it. And that's an important aspect of this, because Spirit's reminding me this morning when I got up, I had sent a bunch of documents to my lawyer last night. I got up and they had not sent, and I was frustrated. So I sat down and I started going through the documents, right? And putting it back together to send to him in a different format. I was like, okay, it didn't work this way, I'll send it to him this way. And as I did that, I opened up a document from a year ago instead of this year, but it was the same day, just different year. And I didn't realize it until I looked at it and I went, oh, that's last year's. And I was like, why did I open that? And I scrolled down and I realized exactly why Spirit had waited, because there was something I needed to see. That document needed to go to. And so it's important that you remember that you're always guiding yourself, and Spirit is guiding with your higher self. So you're creating this with Spirit, and you're always being guided to what it is that's meant for you and what you've asked for, if you just want it. What are you going on emotionally here? Yeah, okay. I think that really resonates for me, that you're unhappy, you're grieving, you're sad. Especially if this was an end of something big. With that 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, you don't want to walk away from it. Okay? I feel like you still are very thoughtful about this person, and you feel like they're impatient to move on. And that's part of your struggle. Okay? But they're not. They're as overwhelmed with what they're trying to figure out as you are. They are as upset as you are. Okay? Yeah. You would be surprised to know that they're not as happy as they are pretending to be. Okay? They are nervous about interacting with others as well. I think that you both need to realize, though, that sometimes that nervousness is the excitement of new lives. Some of you may feel a lot of shame towards, or just guilt or regret towards the changes that you've made in your life. Yeah, feeling like maybe like you're being selfish. Okay. Even embarrassed in a way, self-conscious about all of this. Guilty about the feelings that you have for this and for others, other things in your life. Okay. Yeah. But here's the thing. Hope. Okay. The emotion that lies underneath, that's what this deck is my emotions, what lies beneath, is that there's hope that you guys can build a world that can work together. Okay. And it doesn't have to be that you're living in even the same continent. Okay. I think that you guys have played some games here between each other, a lot of jealousy, but a lot of romance, right? And like happy feelings. Even if this isn't about romance, you've had good times. But if you're moving to a new department and somebody else isn't, right? These departments will interact again. And don't feel guilty about your own rise up, right? Let go of the chaos. Heal yourself, because if you stay in chaos, again, they're reminding me you will attract chaos. Okay? So let's see here what the universe wants to add. Again, 7 of Cups. It was meant, whatever this was, it was meant for you both to say, we're no longer sharing this cup. Okay? We're going in our own directions. And that's why you are really like I'm happy, but you're not. But you're in the moon, but it's a new moon energy. You're trying to get this rebirth energy to move forward. Yeah. Again, King of Pentacles trying to sneak out in the Hermit. You think this person is doing so well. They are very much hermited right now. Okay. Underneath, you made the right judgment here. Okay. The 4 of Wands and the Judgment. You made the right judgment. Okay. I don't want you to second guess yourself. Yeah. What's meant for you will work with you. This will still work with you in some ways, but open up your heart. That Page of Cups is the key to this. And that means you have to end the world, right? You have to end things first. Hard lessons. Let's go ahead and close this with an oracle, and then I'm going to move to the extended and do a little quick read for the week. Okay. Yeah. The alchemy is there if you will allow yourself to work through this lesson, this karma, and open up to what's waiting for you. That's really all it is. And I know it's hard, and it sounds, you listen to it and you go, well, that sounds easy. And I know as a 3D reality, that is hard, right? But just know that that is there if you allow yourself it, okay? So I hope this helps you. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Click on the thumbs up if this resonated in any way. Help someone else find the reading. Leave your feedback below. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.